We're just looking out on this awesome view as we defeated this guy, the Arch Curate, and this way shrine suddenly popped up and the Knight Paladin is there.
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Verther must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him.
Well, the betrayed weren't to blame.
What?
Well, they
What are
were,
you
'cause they...
talking about?
well...
A vampire. I see. That
I'm a
doesn't
vampire
explain
too.
Much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here. Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Auriel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you.
Maybe
You
if he's
risked
immortal...
everything to get Auriel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask.
Okay, let's pick up the bow. Oh, that's quite interesting, because he says the Falmer could be reclaimed. Possibly. They might make a comeback. Let's pick up Auriel's bow. Boom. And if I look at it, I think it's quite rubbish compared to all my other items, to be honest. Auriel's bow, damage 225 compared to what I do, but it does 10 points of sun damage. Undead targets take triple damage. Is that 30 points of sun damage, or triple damage as in triple of the total damage? I don't know, but I'm gonna make it a bit better. It also causes sunburst attacks. Oh, let's convert my
Please, take the bow.
things.
It's yours.
Can the betrayed ever be cured?
I feel nothing but sympathy for the betrayed, despite my actions against them. But I'm afraid that they're well beyond a cure at this point.
Oh, okay.
The twisted forms you've seen didn't occur overnight. It isn't a plague or a disease that ravaged our species. The dwarves may have stolen their sight, but it took many generations for them to become what they are today. Perhaps they'll never return to their former appearance, but over the centuries, I've noticed a rise in their intellect. If a line of communication could be established with them, maybe they can find peace. It's the only way they'll discover that they weren't always malignant. They were once a proud and prosperous race.
Well, what can you tell me about the bow?
The bow was said to be carried by Auriel himself into battle against the forces of Lord Harkon in ancient and mythic times. Its craftsmanship has no equal anywhere within Tamriel, and possibly beyond.
Well, I can make bows that are better.
The bow draws its power from Aetherius itself, channeling it through the sun. Therefore, when an arrow is loosed from the bow, it produces a magical effect very similar to being burned by fire.
Okay.
That's actually only a fraction of its potential. With sun-hallowed arrows, you would be able to produce a much more spectacular effect, causing bursts of sunlight to envelop your foes. The sunbursts would certainly hurt anything, but is especially devastating to the undead. Well, using an arrow with the bow that's been dipped in blood may cause it to function differently, corrupting its purpose. That's, of course, if you're foolish enough to try it.
Okay, so I can obtain
I
sun-hallowed
can actually
arrows.
assist you in that regard. If you were to bring me some good quality elven arrows, I could imbue them with the proper incantations and
Well,
certainly.
make some.
I can only do 20 at a time, but I see that won't be a problem in this case.
Okay, so what will happen to the
While it
Chantry?
would fill me with joy to see the Chantry back to its former glory, that time has long since passed. Now that my brother's dead, it's quite possible I'm the last of our kind. There's no need for that kind of talk. I said it was possible. It's also quite possible that there are some other isolated conclaves of snow elves, nestled elsewhere on Nirn. I'll also assume Bertha didn't exactly give you the option to stay your hand.
True. Okay,
Farewell, friend. May the glow of
let's talk to
Oriel shield
Serena.
you from your enemies.
It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful. Well, before we spoke to my mother in the soul cairn, I would have said we bring the bow to my father. But after everything with her, I don't think we can trust him.
So let's kill him.
I keep thinking that there's got to be another way, but he'll turn on us both the moment he gets the chance.
Well, you wanted to kill him
No,
anyway.
He has to die.
Yep,
We have
I
no
agree.
choice.
I agree. Let's kill him.
Thank you. Somehow I knew you'd understand.
Okay, so we can head back to kill Harkon now. And I'll skip the journey. So we've just fast travelled over to Castle Volkia. I fast travelled, I didn't walk. And we need to go and confront
I
Harkon.
leave politics to others. I serve the lord of the castle.
Oh, look at that, you've eaten her pelvis. You haven't got anything to say, Moth Priest. If you're part of the Dawnguard, I think what you have to do is... It's a cathedral. You actually have to end up killing everyone. Come on, Serena, you can do it. Let's equip... Let's see what we've got actually. Oriel's bow. Let's do some dragon bone arrows. We don't... Oh, let's also charge my magic dragon bone bow. Only got one black soul gem left. It'll have to do.
So, you've returned. Is your pet keeping you entertained?
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic half-breed vampire.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more.
I've killed other
Done.
vampires. And
You
other
will
people.
not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before your ambition outgrew your loyalty. A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind.
You're an
Oh,
insult.
come now.
Generally.
Spare me your notions of kinship. You've simply used Serana in an attempt to take away what should rightfully be mine.
The bow belongs to me now.
Finally, a trace of honesty in our little conversation. How does it feel to hold the fate of the vampire in your grasp? Exhilarating, isn't it?
Enough of this.
Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second.
Never.
Very well then.
He'll kill me anyway.
No choice. Ariel's fall will be.
Okay, so let's power ourselves up. And I'll do a poison of slow. And I'll fortify my marksmanship. Let's also turn invisible. And resist fire. I've reappeared, resist frost. Let's resist shock. And resist magic. Let's have another invisibility potion. Where is he? Back there?
You can't hide from us.
I'll rend the flesh from you. I will darken the skies. Enough games. Let's finish this.
Come on, Harkon, stop floating about.
Oriole's fall will be mine. I'll rend the flesh from your foe.
Where did he go?
The skies. Oriole's fall will be mine. I'll rend the flesh from your bones.
I think he's up there. Oh, no, he's there.
You can't
He's
hide
there.
from us.
Serana.
So, 3 quick arrows from my overpowered character, and he melted. And he gives you various goodies: Harkon's sword, necklace of magic suppression, all not very good stuff. But
Well,
that's the mission done.
now that's done.
What will you do now,
I'm
Serena?
not sure. I'll probably stay here for as long as they'll let me. I think we can rebuild here. Make my family's legacy something more respectable. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned.
Yep, I'd
That's
love
what
to
I
have her
wanted to
along.
hear.
She's cool. Right.
My congratulations on defeating Harkon. Clearly, you are the superior vampire. You are the new master. We bow to your power. A power which, I note, includes Oriel's bow. The castle, of course, is yours. We shall follow you, and help spread your influence across Skyrim. I've learned the whereabouts of a troublesome Dawnguard
Okay, that's
member.
pretty much it.
We will track him down
And
dispose
I'll
of
pause
him.
there and
But please,
maybe carry
do
on
be
with a few more
discreet.
missions later.